Hey my angels, today I have another story time for you guys. This one's very juicy, pretty traumatic, and piping hot. Hello! I'm not going to be giving out any names just because I don't want to give them the bad rep, even though they were completely super rude. About a year and a half ago, I attended makeup school. I went to go get my certification, and I honestly didn't need to go because previously I already knew how to do makeup. My mom is a makeup artist, or she was a makeup artist, and she also has her certification, so I learned literally everything from her. I went because I was told that I need to go to school, and I was like, okay, yeah, you're right, I'm gonna go to school, but I'm gonna go for something that I actually like to learn about, makeup. My mom actually recommended me to them, and she was like, yeah, they are so amazing, they're super nice, they do this and that, like they fly you out, they have a lot of connects, so you can do like basically celebrities makeup in the future, maybe possibly. So I was intrigued, following them on everything. I was doing my research on them, making sure that they were like the top of the top, so I decided to look into getting classes. And when I saw the price of the classes, I was like, okay, this is in the thousands. When I saw it was in the thousands and I'm already knowing how to do makeup, I was like, oh my gosh, should I go? I had an option between you can do it for a straight week and you're done, you get your certification, but you're literally there for the entire day. And when I tell you guys that I was there from like 5 to 6 in the morning to 1 in the morning almost every single day, I'm not kidding. So they did have the options of doing it for a whole straight week and you can get everything done, get your certification, and that was mainly for the people that were coming out of state for it, because there's people that are coming from all over the world to come to this place. I already lived like 1 to 2 hours away from that place. I'm the type of girl that likes to get everything done like right now. Me being like low-key impatient, I was like, okay, I'd rather do this for like, you know, 6 hours, 7 hours, like a whole school day. No, I was there for a whole almost 24 hours every single day. And they also had the option of doing it like every single, like once a week, every weekend. And I was all, I don't really want to be coming for several months just once a week. I want to get everything done in 1 week and that's it. And then about a month or two later, I was in class and I was with a whole bunch of people from out of state, out of country. And this school was mostly Latina. So it's the first day of school. I go, I attend, and I'm so nervous because for me, the first day of class has always been really nerve-wracking to me. So I went in and I sat like the second row and I was hoping that I was gonna make some friends. I was looking around, seeing who was there. About 30 minutes later, everybody finally gets in, and it's a class probably of 50 students, I want to say. So everyone's already settled and everyone's still a little awkward because no one knows each other. And then we look to the front and it's all of the teachers. So it's two main people, it's a wife and a husband, and then it's a whole bunch of little helpers. I gotta say that the helpers were very nice, but when it came down to the wife and one of the assistants, boy, they were giving us our greetings, and then everybody stood up individually, told each other our names. We, you know, did that whole first day of school type thing. Start right away with our first class. So the first day, we just basically learned about the tools. We learned about, you know, everything basics. So this class is literally for like beginners, like you don't know what makeup is, like nothing, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's the purpose of classes, right? So I was there and I felt a little bit awkward sitting there because I realized that literally everyone around me knew nothing about makeup, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I am so for everybody wanting to learn, but me being literally the only one in the class knowing literally everything that's going on, oh my gosh, like should I have even taken this class? I was just feeling a little off because I constantly felt like I needed to make myself seem like I knew nothing about the class, or else I would have gotten, you know, judged, like, why are you here? The entire time I was making up questions. So just in a nutshell, I felt very out of place and uncomfortable. And as the day goes on, our instructor tells us that she's actually an Instagram person, so she has like, you know, a pretty good following. Also, when I came into this class, I did not let anyone know that I was a YouTuber, an Instagrammer, or nothing. I just wanted to go and get my certification. That was it. But as the days go on, the next day we're just learning a new makeup tutorial. The next day we're learning a new makeup tutorial. Like every single day we're learning a new makeup look, and every single one I already was educated on how to do. So then when things start to get juicy is it rolls around to being Wednesday, and on Wednesday I didn't go to class because they were going on a tour like all around Los Angeles, a little touristy thing for the people that all came out. What they ended up doing is on Wednesday they went to a jewelry shop where I used to work with this company. So I worked with that brand before, and they had my face on their wall. I had no idea. I was excited knowing that, but also I was like, oh my gosh, literally the entire class and the instructors saw my face. Now they're gonna know I'm an influencer. This girl told me that they saw my face, but at the time I had barely dyed my hair brown, and then they saw me with this blonde hair in the picture and they're like, is that her? And they came to confirm with me. They're like, yeah, I went to the shop and like we saw you in blonde hair. I don't know if it was you or not, but like, do you do YouTube? And I was like, yeah, like I do YouTube and I do Instagram. And then that's when things kind of crumbled down. And then it was late night that same day, I believe, and the girl that told me that she had seen me in the jewelry shop, she was getting her makeup done, so she was like this, and the instructor, the main instructor, the wife, was helping out some girl that was doing my friend, which was in the chair's makeup, and my friend was just acting like she wasn't paying attention to any of the conversation. So the instructor was on her phone and she was talking to the assistant, and she was like scrolling through Instagram. My friend was eavesdropping because she was literally next to her and she had known about my whole Instagram and YouTube stuff. So then she hears the instructor and the assistant talking about someone's Instagram. So the instructor to the assistant says, what's her name again? It's Aidette. Like, first of all, she's my instructor and she doesn't know my name, but she was saying it in a way like, what's her name? Aidette. And then when she figures out what my name was, supposedly, she types it into her Instagram, and then she's scrolling through, and the instructor to the assistant says, I just don't get it. Like, she's just like so plain. Like, I just don't get it. Like, why do people like her? And so the assistant was just like, ha ha ha, like giggle. And when my friend told me this, I was like, there is no way this went down. I was bubbling up in anger and embarrassment because, keep in mind guys, this lady is in her 30s. Like, I went to her class that costed me thousands of dollars when I did not even need to be in her class. I was going purely for my certification. And just to think that on social media she tried to make herself seem like such a bubbly, fun, welcoming, nice person, and she's supposed to be representing the Latina community, I was all, what the heck? And this lady, she's very well known in the Latino community. She does a lot of makeup for people that work with Univision, and I kind of wanted to cry because I was all, I can't believe she was talking crap about, at the time, a 18-year-old. I was 18 years old when I went. When she is literally double my age. Why are you judging someone for the amount of followers that they have? It makes no sense. They gave me like a super tall, like almost like half the size of me kit, and it was filled with like all types of products, but again, they were like Dollar Tree type makeup. Friday rolls around and I'm dreading coming in the morning. I wake up and I'm just pretty much in tears almost to even think about going back to that bullying hole. That I went to class that day. I was not gonna look at her because she has no respect for me. There's no need for me to make any conversation with someone that's gonna be talking down on me for no reason when we don't even know each other. And then she's just kind of like observing my work and she's like, and she walks away and I'm like, ew, what the duck? She comes back and she's like, so Aidette, I saw that you have an Instagram and a YouTube. I'm just trying to end the conversation there. That's it. I didn't want her to ask me anything else. She goes, so how much money do you make? So rude. You don't ask anyone how much they make. I was like, oh, you know, like I don't really talk about that. And then she's like, who have you worked with? And like literally interrogating me, trying to get like a bunch of tea out of me. So I was just being very short with her, hoping that she would leave, and eventually she did. So I called my Uber and it was literally taking 30 minutes to get here, and I was the last person to leave. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just trying to leave. I don't want her to make conversation with me. So anytime that I would see her coming around the corner, I would dip. And then my Uber finally came and I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So I was getting ready to leave, and then she was like, oh, like where's your ride? Like, are you good? And I was all, oh yeah, like I'm fine, like my Uber's here, bye. So I left. She was like, okay, see you tomorrow. Guys, I wish you guys could have heard her tone. How can people just be straight up fake to your face when they know dang well that they were just talking some mad crap about you? So then finally our little graduation day comes, and I believe it's either Saturday or Sunday. We have like a little small course, and then we finally get our whole like graduation stuff. So they finally call up my name and they're like, Aidette, come up and take a picture. But I went up there, I took a picture. I don't even think I saved it. And then right after I got my certification, I was like, yeet, I'm out of here. So no, I didn't tell her off or anything. I didn't tell her a thing because it wasn't worth it. She was gonna deny it anyway, and if she did admit to it, she wouldn't be genuinely sorry. So what's the point of me bringing it up to her? So instead, I'm here a year and a half later making a juicy story time for you guys. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys want some more story times, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys would do in this situation. I want to know what you guys would tell a girl. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.